Boys to the Bush is an organisation that provides an opportunity for boys to learn the importance of being a good bloke. They do it in a range of ways, including camps, which give at-risk boys a chance to get outdoors and be active, and also mentoring and surrounding them with positive role models. There are a couple of Boys to the Bush in the region, including in Wangaratta, where they've just received some funding. Wangaratta Program Manager Matt Dillon can tell you more. Hi there, Matt.
Good morning, Sandra. Thanks for having me on board.
So what made you decide to get involved with Boys to the Bush?
Being a local fella here, growing up in the Wangaratta community and coming from a big family, I was really fortunate, I suppose. I think back to my time as a young fella, having good role models around me, my dad and, dare to say, a few brother-in-laws and a few other guys. But, yeah, growing up, it's really important, I think, and I had a lot of good experiences as a result of that. And then through my other work through the years, like working with young guys through another organisation, I see the importance of that ongoing for young guys in the community. And I was rapt when there was an opportunity to join Boys to the Bush, and I'm really enjoying helping these young guys, as the other mentors are, particularly the young guys that are at risk, getting them out in the good spaces on the farms, showing them what's out there in the community and opening their eyes up in a positive way is really important for their growth and development. So it's a good thing.
And Boys to the Bush is relatively new in Wangaratta.
Yeah, it is, Sandra. We started up here in July last year. It was a bit of a slow burn to begin with. We needed to get a shed set up and everything that way so we could run our programs out of it. But by around about August, September, we're up and going with our mentoring, which is one-on-one, and that's sort of the bread and butter of what we do, helping young guys, where we spend the day with them and work with them side by side and give them our time, working on different projects. And as I said, getting them out in the community, visiting workplaces. Some of our other community supporters and sponsors have been great for us, where we can go and drop in and have a look at what they do, and the young guys can see that and see that there's potential pathways for them, with their employment and futures going forward. But importantly too, it's getting out and seeing some of the farmers and helping the farmers out who, I think, some of them do it a bit tough, but when we go out and visit, we're happy to get hands on and help mark lambs and pull old fences down and all that sort of thing. And that's good for the farmers and good for the young lads to learn those skills. The other programs we run are also camps through the holidays, which engage the young lads in a good way, get them out and about around the campfires, and we teach them a few bush skills and once again get them out in those good green spaces. And the school programs are really important, and that's great that we're now getting some support through the community too, through this funding that we've got through Gary Nash & Co. and into our hands. So we're rapt to have that, and we'll be working with the special school this term as a result of those funds.
Yeah, that's terrific, isn't it? And that's the Wangaratta and District Special School. What will that involve?
That's right, Sandra. So it'll involve working with 10 young lads that they've identified, which would be a really good fit for our program and with what we do, getting out in the community and on the farms and helping them with their growth and development. So we'll work with those 10 young lads. That kicks off, tomorrow, which is exciting, and we'll get them out each week. It runs over 5 weeks on a designated day when we spend the whole day with them. So really looking forward to kicking that off tomorrow.
Yeah, wonderful. And I mean, for people who are interested and want to find out more about Boys to the Bush, I mean, the website is really good. There's lots of info on there.
That's right, yeah. It's a bit of a one-stop shop that way. You can get on and have a look at all the different programs and things that we do. There's lots of information there, even if you're interested in supporting us, and people can do that in different ways. It's not always monetary. It can be offering up their time a little bit, or opening up their workplace, or even, if they're on a farm, if they're interested, they can get in contact with us that way, for potential visits for these young lads. But the program's only as good as the community, and that's one thing I'm really keen to do, is give back into the community, particularly with the support that we get. So it really, that's really important.
Oh, that's great to hear. Really good to speak with you, Matt. Thank you so much for giving us an idea about what you guys are doing and the importance of it as well. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for the opportunity, Sandra. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Wangaratta's Program Manager for Boys to the Bush, Matt Dillon, giving you an idea about some of the great stuff that they do. Gee, it's a good organisation and really makes a big difference